Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I got my sign. And now, after I finish this cigarette, it's time for us to pull up the Tyler Perry Studios. That's the studio right there. That's the security. I'm gonna finish this last cigarette. And I don't know what I'm gonna say, but we're about to pull up and try our luck. Let's see what happens. If it ain't luck, we're gonna try up and show our breasts. If they don't help us, it doesn't matter. Niagara Falls. If he never come out, it doesn't matter. The motivation is in me. The love is in me. The want for a betterment of my people is in me. It don't matter how many people turn us down or how many people look away or how many people don't want to see us to rise. And that counts for those and us. Well, let's see. Tyler Perry Studios. Let's go ask them. Now, what should I ask y'all? Oh, yeah. I'm just simple, right? It's Tyler Perry in. Fuck it. I had to put a little orange in the sign. Hold on, let me put on my orange hoodie. All right, well, let's see. Here go nothing. As soon as the light change, we'll try our hand. Tyler Perry Studios. Here it go, y'all. Is Tyler Perry in?
No.
He's not here?
No.
He's not here, or you just can't tell us he's here? Which one?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Is there any way you could get a message to him?
What's the message? I
have a plan to rise African Americans in this country without government help. And I need his help, not money. I just need his support and some advice. I came all the way down here just to look for him.
I know, and I apologize. And the Welcome Center is actually closed. They're still doing quarantine due to the pandemic.
Okay. So what I got to do to get a message to him? How outrageous I got to get? Well, I'm about to be your company for a while. I made a sign. I'm about to stand out here. I just had to ask first.
Well, I think you're more than welcome to.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, man, we're going to get it. We definitely going to get it. Well, it's on to the sign, y'all. Hold up. Are you going to pass the message? You going to pass it? Thank you. I had to ask that. Hold up. She said she's going to pass the message. I had to ask, hold up, is you really going to pass this message? But here go nothing now, y'all. Stake out. And y'all see my parking spot was right here. I wasn't playing. I was ready. All right. Well, it'd be nice to have 4 of us, 5 of us, 10 of us out here right now. Got my little drink. I don't need no money. Need my car key. All right, y'all. Time to walk back up. And the Welcome Center is closed. Oh, shit. I better not forget my mask. That might be a reason for a turn down. We ain't got the mask. I switched from the school to the entrepreneur. But it's hard to breathe in these goddamn masses, y'all. I don't know if it's somewhere to set this phone. Well, we here. See, you could have just came with the sign. But we had to first ask, because you never know when just a simple question or a simple ask might have just helped us out. So we can't miss no more cars, y'all. We can't miss nobody else going in. I'm here. Y'all know this hoodie hot though. Let me take off this hoodie. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong side. I think I should be there in the middle. Let's get in the middle so we can catch both cars. The ones coming in and the ones going out. We're here all week. Fuck it. We all we got. See? Nothing's done normally, y'all. I gotta go to the other side, y'all see? Nothing but white people. We all we got. Probably gonna have to catch them when they close. Leaving them out of here. See, the inevitable is the fact that we're on the rise regardless. The inevitable is the fact that tomorrow is going to be better than for us no matter what. No matter what, tomorrow is going to be better because we cannot allow tomorrow not to be better. We cannot allow tomorrow not to be our day. How many generations got to go by before we finally come together, before we finally unite together one way? Nah, it's our way as a people, as a nation. We are a nation. We are a mighty, mighty, mighty nation. We are a mighty nation. We just haven't been given the opportunity to be great. We haven't been given that opportunity to be great. We haven't been given that opportunity where somebody care about us, not even our own. Because when somebody makes it from our own, they forget about the rest of us. Or they don't have a plan to really help the rest of us. And this is what's happening. Those that got it ain't the ones that can help. Those that don't got it is the ones that want to help. So sometimes you got to create and build that link to those that don't got it with those that got it. And it isn't money that we need. It's the self-rising within us that we need. It's the rising of who we are. We must figure out who we are as a people. And we must come together and realize what is our qualities that we could give to this world, that we could give to this nation, that we could bring to ours. And the first step of it is us coming together. The first step of it is us uniting. So we here at Tyler Perry Studios. If Tyler Perry don't come out, we're going to find Oprah. And we'll keep looking, and we'll keep searching, and we'll keep trying until finally somebody gives us 5 minutes to hear the fact of what we doing in our city, how we opening schools in our city, how we teaching people to open businesses, and how we rising and started uniting in a little city. It starts in a little city, then it spreads out. But the only way for it to spread out is for us to get the word out. And it's hard for us to get the word out because don't nobody care about us. Don't nobody care about our city, and don't nobody care about our people. That's just the simple fact of it all. Every organization, every movement that represents us doesn't represent us fully because there hasn't been no one who stepped to the forefront that really cared enough to make sure that we was in the forefront. Once they get what they want, they fall back. Once our leaders get what they want, what helps them, personally them, they fall back. They forget about their brothers and sisters that's still there. They forget about their brothers and sisters that's still struggling. That's like, how am I going to become successful as I became with my successful businesses and me being so successful and I don't help my brothers and sisters rise? How is that? We can't. So, brothers and sisters, we out here searching for help. How far do we got to go? How high do we got to go for help? We're willing to go there. How much help do we need? We need everyone, every one of us, every one of our people to come together and understand that it ain't time. Look at this. This is a beautiful, huge studio made by one of our own. Beautiful. We probably can't get through the gates, but it's okay. How many gates have they refused to let us in? How many gates and how many opportunities been locked to us? How many opportunities have we had to create? Success is only going to come from us creating these great opportunities for ourselves, for our people, for our brothers, for our sisters. How many times and how far do we got to scream it? First we save our city, then we save our neighbors, then we branch out. But it must start first with self, then with your own community. We all we got. You know? And there's a bunch that ain't blacks going in, so even if they higher ups or not, they probably won't really care to pass the message, because at the end of the day, who wants to pass what they feel, you know, many people feel is a targeted to one nation message. But no messages has ever been targeted to us. So when it's our time, why is it that when it's our time, we not allowed to target our people? When it's our time to rise, why are we not allowed to say the black community? Why are we not allowed to say that? Why are we not allowed to help us? Why are we not allowed to grow us? It's our time to rise, and now I want to be everybody. It can't just be everybody, man. We got to work on us. There's nothing wrong with it. We don't knock nobody down. We don't hurt nobody, but we must rise. We must take back our communities. We must become the people in our communities. We must become the force. We got to stop depending on the government. Stop depending on resources that's not coming to us. And believe it or not, I'm only here for no reason. I only want a 3-minute video from him talking about economic growth, talking about the rise of what we could do together. Just a short video and shout out Niagara Falls so when my people in my city could be motivated. So when my people in my community could be motivated. You know, this is why. It's for my people to be motivated. As far as what can he do for us, we don't want his money. We don't need the money. It ain't the money that's going to rise us. It isn't the money that's going to make us better, because we can't be better till first we change what is within us. So until we worry about changing what is within us, we're never going to be better. We all we got, man. I got a plan to change us across America, one community at a time. I'm trying to get a message to Tyler Perry to get 5 minutes of his time. We all we got, man. We got to do it ourselves. No government, no nothing, man. We must do it ourselves by raising us economically. Economic growth is the key to the black rise. You see, they stopping. You see, when it's a brother going by, what you got, brother? You hear them? When it's a brother, they want to know. When it's a brother, they want to see what are we standing out here and what we doing. When the others ride by, they don't care. Because they got them. Nobody got us. I got us, though. It's all right. We're going to blow this shit. We're going to blow this shit to the next world.
Turn right.
Yo, it's funny as hell. We're going to blow this shit. We're going to make sure that our people is better. No matter what. And I'm not stopping. I'm trying to pick up Martin Luther King and Malcolm X's legacy. We need to put the medal back at the top. Even in our movements, think about the Black Lives Matter movement. Who is the leaders of Black Lives Matter? We don't know. We don't know who our own leaders are. Because there is no leaders no more in our community but the old guard, and the old guard can't fight no more. They old. It's time for the young to stand up. It's time for the young to come together. And I'm out here. Got my sign. Shout out to Ezra, helping me get it together. All week. I guess I'm right here. The guards is my new best friend. All it takes, y'all, is one person to see us, one person to pass that message. And one thing I believe, y'all got to understand, since I was a kid, my plan was to have Tyler Perry do my movie and Oprah do my book. I always believed that if I got a message to Tyler Perry, he would listen. But I'm not here for him to do my life story. My life story ain't ready to be told.
Gas station near the airport.
Yeah, my life story ain't ready to be told. I don't want to tell my story until first I have risen, but I do want to tell my story in my lifetime. But I want to do my story with my own money. I don't want nobody's money. And y'all remember this orange? Y'all know this orange represents unity. motivation. Hold up. Get right back to y'all. Unity, motivation, and hope. The orange. Yo, y'all believe it or not, I'm not as crazy as I look, you know? I just do crazy things because crazy things is the only thing that's gonna make us successful. How many successful men will stand out on this corner with this sign knowing that they are successful, knowing that their life is good? We will forget about the rest, but I'm not letting us forget about us. We're no longer forgetting about us. We're no longer gonna be left behind. We're no longer gonna be treated like citizens that don't matter in this country, in this world. We're not going for that no more. We're not going for that because we expect better of us. We expect better of our own. We expect better of our people, of our nation. Many nations have risen, but no nation is going to rise the way we are when we finally get that opportunity to go to the next level, when we finally get that opportunity to be better. When we finally get that chance, and most people, listen, think about it, they already in the studio. We feel like we better. Sometimes we think we successful. Like, who am I to fool myself and act like I'm successful? Because if I try to go too far in this world or too far in this life, they'll start knocking me down too. Definitely the fact that I'm helping others, that I'm building others. Tyler Perry, I have a plan to rise. I have a plan to rise black homes without government help. We all we got. They don't know the story. They don't know about a young kid that went to jail at 14 for murder, that was chalked up to lose, to never be successful. They don't know about coming home to an admission and not having nowhere to stay and nothing but $40 in a ticket home. That's all I had. But I was able to make it. I was able to become successful because I kept driving and I kept helping those around me rise. Now it's to the point, in order for us to rise to the next level, we must go further. We must do bigger things. We must reach out deeper. How far do we got to go to make this happen? We must be willing to take that journey, no matter how big or how small that journey is. And alhamdulillah, I'm blessed. Shout out to Moss, man. He keeping the business running. Moss, Debbie, Trent got the school running. Entrepreneur School of Thought. Y'all make sure y'all go by there, man. It's time we open businesses. We must open businesses. We must stop begging for others to hire us, and we must open the business and hire ours, and hire our people, and hire those that's close to us. Help your brother. Help your sister. Help your neighbor. Until we start helping people, until we start helping those around us ourselves, we ain't gonna rise. Everybody wanna be the first one to make it and then bring others out. That ain't the way this is supposed to work. We can all make it together. We can all get out of this together. There's no reason why generation after generation we still in the ghettos. We should not still be in the ghettos after generations and generations. We all we got. Send a message to Tyler Perry. We all we got. I got a plan to rise black America. Economic growth and unity amongst us. Unity, hope, motivation. No more prison, no more orange prison jumpsuits. I traded in the jumpsuits, the orange jumpsuits, for a better life, for a better way, and still makes the orange no longer has a meaning to hurt me. The orange no longer tames me. The orange releases me. The orange frees me. It frees us. No more bondage, no more shackles. They took the shackles off us and we shackled our minds. You can't do business with your brothers and your sisters. How is that we can't do business with our brothers and sisters? Is there another entrance here? This the main one? Is this the one here drive through or the one over there? Here come through this one? His house? Huh? He won't stop? I bet he don't stop. At my business, I wouldn't stop either. He gonna stop if he see his name real big. I know. That's why the message just got to get to them. I always believed that since I was a kid. I went to jail when I was 14 for murder, and I did from 14 to 23, and I came home at 23. But when I came home with different functions by me going in so young, so I was able to make my life success. Now in my city, I opened a school, and I'm trying to help others rise. And everybody be like, you need to tell your life story. I don't want to tell my life story. The first, I help my people rise. That's a bigger story than I killed someone and I went to jail and changed my life. How about changing other people's lives? But I know you're a good guy. You get the message to him. I always believed that. I always said he was going to do my movie and Oprah was going to do my book. Who? Oh, he's shooting too. Oh. So he about to be on lockdown. Well, he could meet me from way over there. I could yell across the room. He could give me a call. All I really need is just him to send a message to our people to help us rise. We don't need money or none. We need our people to come up. So is the White House that they talk about in the back, that's his house? I heard it's a White House back there. You seen it? You been in it? Straight. I bet, I heard. Economic growth for our people, man. Uniting. Send a message to TP when you get in there. Well, hopefully somebody that see him, because I can see how big this is. I'm sure 90% of the people that go in here don't see him. Huh? Oh. Okay, so I stayed here long enough. Hopefully I don't got to go back home. So he go home every night. So it's a good chance he might ride by here tonight? Probably not tonight. Huh? The black G-Rag and that one? Oh, the one that rolled by already. Man, you still could come. I'm still here. We could get 20 of us standing out here if y'all want to, baby. Y'all can still come. So what, the president was leaving for the day? Oh, he was coming in. Where? Across the street. I'm going to stand right here. I'll take the arrest. It's okay. Go ahead. I'll take it. All right, you call him. I'm at Tyler Perry Studios. They're about to call the police because I'm standing here, so it's okay. Whatever it's gonna take, it's gonna take. But it's time we come together. It's time as a people we come together. It don't matter how much we gotta get arrested. It don't matter how much they suppress us. We must stand. No matter what we got to do to send the message, we must stand because we love ours. If you love those that look like you, you must stand. If they arrest one, it must be 20 more to follow us. That's how this must work. We're not out here trying to hurt nobody. We out here trying to help people. We out here trying to rise people. Sometimes this is what it takes. It takes the most extreme measures to say, and I'm not harassing nobody. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not hurting nobody. So I don't know who that was. But of course, he looked like us. You know what I mean? Of course, he was like us. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get arrested today, right, y'all? And I'm going to go to jail today. Then I'm going to come back out here tomorrow. But do you think that message ain't going to be passed that somebody got arrested and came back? Sometimes it's the most extreme measures you got to be ready to stand up for. Because we must be ready to stand up for us. We must be ready to stand up as a people, as a nation. We must be ready to say, man, we tired of less. We need more. So who was that? That's the second man in charge. So halfway, the message went up. The second man in charge is the one calling the cops. Let them call. Here they come. Here they come right now. Because we got to figure out the difference between what's the city property. And that's the same thing I'm about to say. Shit, we on public. But that's the second in charge. That's the second man in charge that already we got his attention. So let him call, let him do what he got to do. Because if I'm not mistaken, this land right here is public. Any street access is public, from my understanding. But here they come. So he was leaving and he busted a U-turn. So let's get this message sent up. They don't know I did 9 years of my life in prison. 9 years for hurting people. Do y'all not think I would do time for helping people, for rising people, for showing people a better way, for trying to show people a better life, for reaching out for help for those of us that don't got help, for those of us that don't got a chance? We need help. And this is a brother that can help us. This is a brother that can rise us. This is a brother that really cares about us. So what do we got to do to get the message? We from Niagara Falls, New York, a little city where nobody cares about us. Nobody cares about our rise. We must get a message to him. We must get a message to those of us that is in power, those of us that have influence, that we could rise from the bottom if they motivate us to start our own way. We don't need $1 million business. We just need to start businesses, each and every individual. Help your brother, rise your brother. See, it would have been much different if the number 2 would have came up and said, yo, just give me your number. I'll pass the message. Maybe he want to talk to you or he don't. If he would have did that, then it would have been beautiful. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? But we got to find out what's public and what's private. Which one of these lands is public and private? Because they can't just tell us where they want us to stand. They must stand where we're allowed to stand. So here comes security, y'all. Hi. Good, how are you? Beautiful day. I'm just trying to get a message to Tyler Perry because I came up with a plan to help us, so I'm just trying to get a message. Okay. That's it. Nothing extreme, nothing hurting nobody, nothing trying to harm nobody. I'm just hoping somebody ride by, see this, and tell him there's a guy outside who says he has a plan, which I do.
Okay. You got a driver's license or anything on you? I can get your name and information, maybe pass it along to him?
I could go and get it. Hold on.
Where's it at?
Right there. My car is right over there.
Hold on. Is there any way we can just get you to go to the other side of the street and hold your sign?
What? And then how am I going to get the message?
You're
Everybody
still gonna see it, brother.
No, they're not. They coming this way.
You're wearing orange. I saw you from up there. I mean, you got a good color to get noticed. I'll give you that. That was smart thinking.
I know.
You got orange shoes, orange shirt. Oh, I like it. Trust me. I like it. You thought about this. All right. My thing is that we just can't have you here. All right.
So
we don't want anybody any trouble, any issues.
You know, sometime, and I came from Niagara Falls. I came here just for this reason.
Canada?
No, the American side.
Okay.
But where I mean.
So if you go on the other side and stand over there by those steps, you're perfectly fine. You're out of the way. You're still everybody's going to see you.
That's not going to.
But here's the thing.
You know what
but you're gonna get traffic going both ways.
But this way I know who's going.
But here's the deal. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be real honest. Nobody coming in right now is gonna have any pull.
I just seen on the number 2 was the one who just told me.
Yeah, but
He could at least pay. All I gotta listen. I believe in the man since I was a kid. I always said that when the time came, I was gonna come and find him. So I believe that if I gotta get arrested here, he's gonna hear about it. I will take the arrest.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And then I'll be back tomorrow.
I hate being the bearer of bad news. He's not gonna hear about it.
Okay, well if you don't, I'll be back tomorrow.
But the better way to do this.
Or maybe I could talk 20 people into coming.
But the better way to do this is if you stay over there, you get to be out all day.
Yeah, but
You get to be out all day.
sometimes it ain't about all day. Sometimes it's about the message.
But
So
the message-
I'm gonna go get my ID for you.
All right.
So you said you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'll go do that.
All right.
Y'all see that orange stands out, y'all. I'm definitely gonna give them my ID. What's the difference? Shit, I thought about it anyways. If the police come and I don't give them my ID, when the police come, shit, they gonna arrest me and I'm not gonna get out of jail if I don't got my ID in my pocket. So it was a dumb move for me to come here without my ID. But at the end of the day, they want me to stand right here. Come on, y'all. Come on, right here. Look at this. There's no way. Look at this. Look how far I am. Nah, man, we're gonna find out today what's public property and what's private. That's what we're gonna find out today. And y'all got the right one. Y'all know when I lead, I don't give a fuck. Oh, you're gonna get arrested. We'll call the cops. That don't hurt me. Call them. I'm ready. I always been ready. I ain't never in my life was scared to go to jail. I was never in my life scared to back down. Definitely when it's a fight for us. I ain't never been scared. Never. Y'all ever knew me to be scared? I ain't scared today. I'm gonna go get my motherfucking ID and I'm gonna go back to where the fuck I was standing. And I don't know nobody out here. So, hey, if I get arrested, hey, I'll be back out. I got bail money. I got a credit card with about 50,000 on it. They ain't gonna knock me back that quick now. We ain't going for that. So let me get my ID and my credit card to bail myself out. Did y'all think I flew all the way out here just to take a back seat? They don't know what to do right now. I don't think Tyler Perry really want a black man sitting on his stoop saying he just want a conversation to help build us. And I don't think he'll deny that. So, back we go, y'all. Back to the stomping grounds. Let's take a drink. See, eventually you get people attention. You just got to be outrageous. You can't sit down. You can't take a back seat for a whole fucking year. The whole NFL kneeled, and they ain't getting no help. No help came to us. I don't kneel. Y'all know I stand. So we're going to have to get some blueprints, find out what's public property and what's private. Because we must stand. We must rise. Y'all gotta understand, man, I opened a school. I did the best I could to help us. I did the best I could to rise us. I did the best I could to make us better. But now I'm at a point where I need more help. I need outside help, but we can't go too much further. Always, bro. But I think this little part right here, I think the public own this. You know, I think the public own this land. They're gonna have to call the cops to figure it out.
Thank you, my good sir.
There you go.
It's a Niagara Falls, huh?
Yep.
I've never been up there.
Never? Oh, it's beautiful.
Is this one of those IDs you can get across the into Canada with?
I can't, because I went to jail for murder at 14.
Oh, that's not good.
So, and I did 9 years, so I got a felony. I can't cross the border.
Is that true?
What?
Somebody told me that it's you, like it was if you had a DUI, you couldn't go there.
You couldn't. You
But
can't.
See, how do they know you have a DUI?
Interpol computers
Get them.
pulls up everything.
Seriously.
Even cases you didn't really catch. Things they heard about. Everything is in that
You gotta be
computer.
kidding me.
Yeah.
So
They won't let me
they
across.
track more stuff than we do here in the States.
Yeah.
Because you can go to different states.
I once accidentally made the wrong turn to go to Canada, and they told me I was in a gang that existed when I was in jail.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, it's bad. And they arrest you. Like, if I go again, they arrest me.
How has Canada got crazier stuff than we do? And it's
don't know.
Canada.
I don't know. See, when I came home 11 years ago, I went to the mission.
Yeah.
I had $40 and went to the mission. Now I own the biggest construction business in my city. I just opened the Entrepreneur School of Thought to help people open businesses and rise.
Yeah.
So now it's the next step is trying to get other people that's like us that has been successful to encourage those at the bottom to start businesses. It ain't money or nothing we need. I'm successful.
Well, why don't you, instead of doing this and not that this...
I got somebody attention. If I was standing over there, would you be standing here right now?
Yeah, but I'm the wrong guy.
I know. I'd say, would you be standing here? Meaning, would anybody be calling?
No, the good news is you'd be over there and you could pass your information to everybody and here, write the address, write him. Write him a letter.
I can't read and write.
Somebody type it, bro. Get somebody else to do it for you.
I think this is the best way, and I actually think that. I mean, I'm willing to take y'all calling the cops, and whatever happens, happens. I could bail out. I don't mind, and I'll be back tomorrow. They arrest me again. I'll come back every single day to finally hear about it.
I don't think that's the right answer.
I do. Sometimes you got to be extreme. Nobody never helped us.
Trust me, I understand extreme.
Nobody never helped us. Nobody never gave us away. Nobody never gave us a shot.
How are you helping if you gotta go to jail today?
Because that's sometimes what Martin Luther King went to jail. Malcolm X went to jail. All of our great leaders went to jail because what they do is outlandish.
Stop that. That's the hitch and the giddy up we gotta stop.
Yeah, we do. But then people need to let us in. Not this situation, but it's like I can be going to the government, but I don't believe in government help. Like when I opened my school, I did it myself. I think every citizen need to help their own community, their own neighbor.
Well, I mean, isn't that the idea?
But it's
Right?
not like
All
that.
Citizen, it
Definitely like my people, we in the ghetto and we passing our projects to the next generation.
Yeah, I mean, everybody does.
And I'm doing it in my city, but other cities need to rise like my city has.
I got you.
I'm not here. I don't want no money, no nothing. I'm successful. I'm good.
I'm trying to help you get your point across the best way possible that doesn't cause...
I don't think it's no other way. I came here.
If you go stand in that grass, no one's going to mess with you. Everybody turning will still see your sign.
But see, anybody...
Everybody going straight. Here's the thing. But you get it... Here, if you stand at that sign, you get them when they take that right, they can see your sign. We're talking 75 feet. It stops the problem.
I think this is public.
Oddly enough, you'd be surprised.
I want to know. Like, I think this spot right here is owned by the city.
You'd be surprised.
I want to know. Like, I would really like to know. I mean,
But you'd rather not just go there. We can eliminate this issue.
I got half of my city right now depending on me coming here. If I go and stand there, they won't follow me no more because I'm no longer a leader.
You are, because you can turn. Now you're getting both sides. Right? You want more of the message, right?
No, I want him. All I need is 5 minutes of his time.
He's not. He ain't gonna see it.
He might not. But somebody...
But he'd still see your sign if you were standing there.
If I'm right here, though, he's going to get the message. Somebody going to say it's a guy standing there that shouldn't be there. I didn't stand here because I didn't think I could stand here. But now that you tell me that, I understand that.
Negative attention is still attention. I get your point. But, sorry. They got allergies like crazy going on.
I'm not here trying to cause a problem. I'm just trying to send a message.
I know you're not. And that's
I heard about the lady that made the billboard. A billboard ain't worth it.
Kind of cause a problem because you're handling it in a very adult way.
Yeah, I ain't trying to cause. I'm just really trying. I can't be out here forever. I got businesses. I got stuff. I got to try and get the message across as quickly as possible.
I understand.
So how am I going to know he get this message? I got to make sure he gets the message. That's all I care. If he get the message and he don't want to talk, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Whoever don't want to help us, don't want to help us. We can't. Everybody ain't going to want to help.
The message can still be received 50 feet that way.
Which one is it going to be received from better? Here or there? Be honest.
The negative one. Not this one. He don't like this.
It's okay. If he don't want to never talk to me, it's okay.
But that's different. That's different.
It's
That's
okay.
Here's what it is. That's a guy that said, hey, I still want to get my message across, but I want to do it the right way. And I want to do it the way.
What is the right way?
The right way is not to give it the police call, brother. I'm telling you. It ain't what we want. None of us want that.
I know, but I think,
None of us want that.
you know what? Honestly, even if you don't talk to me when I go back home, if I'm arrested, my city is going to start opening more businesses. My city going to realize my message is clear. I mean, I'm the biggest leader in my city right now. So my city is going to stand with me. My city is going to be, look, it's people right now on here like, I want to jump on a plane and come and join you.
I get it.
So if I get arrested, I might be able to fly more people out there to stand here with me where this whole spot is. And then that'll get his attention, won't it? A bunch of orange fill up this whole little area. That'll get his attention.
I mean,
I think so. I don't believe that he's one that'll see his people.
that you want, though.
Any attention that gets me 5 minutes, I'll get the message across. Okay, I think I'll get it.
Not the negative kind. Not the
Even
kind
the positive
that
ain't.
sits there. Not the kind that sits
It's
here.
okay.
And
My attention, like I said, even my 5 minutes, if I go back home and get it from my people after, it's okay. Well,
I understand not willing to.
I'm here from now for a whole week, every single day for a week.
Trust me.
I'm not trying to call. I literally thought standing here, okay, this is public. I'm not trying to go up to the gate. When she told me, no, he's not here, you can't get in, I turned right back around.
And that's all
I spent 3 hours making on this sign.
But going across the street,
I don't see the message. If I go across the street, I think you might as well tell me to go home.
No.
I think that's the same. What y'all think, y'all?
Your sign will still be seen.
Yo, if I go over there, is that like going home? When the message is here? Man, come on. I'm telling you, 20 of us. That's the way you do it. 20 of us. 20 of us all come. You know, I do dumpsters with trash.
Yeah.
So when I was in prison, I used to have orange jumpsuits is what we wore.
Yeah.
So I painted all my cans, my building, everything. I'm opening a Black Wall Street. So, I mean, everything's orange. Orange is our color. It's motivation, it's hope, and it's unity.
I get it.
That's all I'm trying to do is get us. And a message from him, just a 2-minute message from him will register a lot in my city and will raise a lot of lives. And I believe that he's a man that if he got the message, he will want that. He will feel like 2 minutes of his time is worth that. I believe that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would like to know, and then I'll go about my business and go somewhere else.
I understand, man. I understand the predicament. I understand what you're trying to do, and it's not the worst idea in the world. I can tell you that. I've heard a lot worse.
Hey, I wanted to do something. I didn't think that this was going to be a problem at all, honestly. When I came, I just thought,
I don't think you're trying to start.
I'm just here trying to hold a sign.
I get it.
You know how many times I wrote this sign to stay in here? We wrote this sign for 2 hours.
Because there's something on the front and the back.
Yeah, because I messed up so many
at
times.
least 2 times.
It's like 6 more pages in my car that I messed up. So I don't know. I mean, I think y'all can call the cops. I'm okay with that.
Man, I'll be honest with you, I'm not.
I did 9 years for hurting another man. I'm gonna do time in jail because I'm here trying to rise other people. I think it's worth it. It'll be the second time that I got in trouble for doing good. I'm okay with that. I done got in trouble for doing wrong. I done got in trouble for hurting somebody that's just like me.
I get it. I understand.
I can't see myself backing down for right when I stood up for wrong. It's time I stand for right.
Have a different view of
Yeah, we got a different view.
what backing down is.
Because see, to you don't have to do the extreme to get from point A to point B.
Sir,
We
I gotta
do.
the experience. I'm not here dealing with you. You think this is what I want to do? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure it's not.
You think this is the best part of my day? You think that at Wednesday I want to deal with the police? I want to deal with the police less than you do. Trust me, I don't like this stuff. Nobody does. This is not what's fun.
Well,
I don't want to do this.
I think we got to call the police and test our First Amendment rights. Let's see what the rights is. Do I got to be here? Do I got to be there? Do I got to go across the street? Let's find out. I mean, I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm holding the sign. I'm not causing mischief. I'm not jumping in front of cars.
Get it? Like I said, you're not.
You know what?
We've seen worse.
My people, I watched us march on Washington, march on all these city halls, and no help came. We shouldn't be marching on City Hall. We shouldn't be marching on Washington. We should go to our own.
I agree.
Tyler Perry is our own. He's a successful man that was like me. He was homeless at a point, and he rose up.
I agree.
I'm not here as a little homeless man sitting here. I'm here as a successful man saying we can help a lot of people if we change the way we do it.
Agreed.
That's
You're
it.
not- trust me.
That's all I want to do is just.
You're not.
And our message ain't gonna go big unless we do what? We gonna march on Washington? I'm not going to Washington.
Well, I wouldn't either. It's cesspool.
So I don't even know nobody in Atlanta. All I had in Atlanta is this address. That's it. Yeah, for those of y'all that just tuned in, they told me I can't stand here. That I have to stand over there would be much easier. And this guy right here, he's so nice. He really don't want to call the cops on me. But y'all all know me. Y'all know I'm not going to back down. She trying to give you that.
No, I can hear it.
Oh.
I can hear it.
Yeah, I ain't think that this spot right here would be a problem unless y'all, the message should go to everybody. Everybody should hear the message that. And then when the guy did pull up, he said, you got to go over there right now. We're going to call the cops. Well, that ain't what you say to me, because now you got to call the cops, because now you force me.
Well, again.
You force me, instead of saying, yo, like you see how you came up and you was like, let me get your ID so I can send it to him, even if you're not really going to give it to him. But you saying that was like, okay, I'm going to try. We got us. We all we got. We all we got. If I don't stand here, nobody will.
Like I said, man, I am being cordial with you.
No, you're very cordial. You're very cordial. You're very...
Problem. I understand what you're trying to get at. Like I said, I respect your message. I just wish it was 50 feet more so we didn't have to have this.
I wish I had something written up, but my writing and spelling ain't that great, so I got my plan up here. My plan is here.
I got spell check for a reason, my man, because trust me. I actually talked to text because my spelling is terrible. So.
See, somebody just said, tell him we got $100 for 2 minutes of his time. If he won't give it to us, we'll buy it. No, we won't buy it. If he don't want to give us his time, we move on to the next. We're going to find Oprah. Somebody's going to help us. Somebody care enough. Somebody care enough about us to hear us out. And I know I'm one man out of billions in this world. But it takes one man. It takes one man to start it.
One match can start a fire.
And then, like, we got Black Lives Matter. They not helping us. They no way is a benefit to us. That movement is not good for us, our people. Our people must stand together and realize we must rise ourselves finally. We must open business. That's why I say my school idea that I got in the school, Entrepreneur School of Thoughts, it's to help us start businesses. And I get more breathing out of this one. It's to help us start businesses and help us raise in character. Because once we raise ourselves, we don't need nobody help but us. But we got to get on that task.
Teach a man to fish situation.
Yeah, teach a man to fish. He'll eat.
Like I said, I'm not.
I know you're not.
I'm not against what you're saying.
I just don't think that over there would be a statement. I think if I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to stand it through, and I came out here, it's get arrested every single day. And I got enough money to bail out every single day if it come to that. But to get that message to one of our own that always said that he will help us, well, I'm here at his door calling on him because I heard him say that. I will always help my people that come out and say they got a plan, that they want to rise. Well, now I'm here asking to call on that and see if that was really true. But it's Fort Knox. You can't get to him.
I mean, we're close. We appreciate the compliment.
Well, even if y'all open the gate and let me in, I want to know where to go. So, listen,
that's the benefit of
if
a
you
big
open
facility.
the gate and say, go ahead, I still don't want to stand here. You get it? Because I don't know where to go, so I won't find them. I still rather stand here. And I'm sure y'all don't get too many people standing out here asking for him like that unless they want some kind of money or some kind of, maybe a movie deal or something. I don't want none of that. And my life story matter, but I feel like my life story don't mean nothing until first I help my people be better. That's a bigger story than what I've been through. Yeah, I might be a story of success, but it's a bigger story when you're a story of success and turn around and help others. Everybody I know from my community that was successful,
Bring people with you.
you know what they did? Everybody from my community that turned successful, they moved to Atlanta. They moved to California. They moved to Charlotte. I'm the only one that came successful and stayed.
I get it. I get it. Like I said, I don't not understand what you're trying to do. Just like I said, I just wish you were over there and we could call it a day.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get that message.
I'm gonna be honest with you too, man. You're not gonna be hitting up a lot of. We're in a big crowd at 1:30.
Oh, I'll be here till y'all close and then come back tomorrow. What time y'all open?
It never closes.
Y'all never close? Well, I'll probably stand out here.
Sleep for a little bit, like it's always open. So.
And eventually he might not even be here, so maybe the message might have to get sent to him. But eventually I think he'll get it. Yeah, exactly. So the message is going across.
It is.
And then the guy that stopped, he noticed me and he was leaving and turned the room back in. Yeah. So obviously he in there right now thinking of how to handle me probably.
Well, he just made a phone call.
I mean, how to handle me. Still, a phone call is how to handle this guy.
Well.
And he never even wondered what was I doing or why was I here. He never even read the sign. He just instantly said, get out of here.
Yeah, you know.
One of us. One that looked just, the brother that pulled up was just like us. He was one of the ones that I'm actually dedicating my life to save. You know, somebody asked me, they said, you cannot be a leader of your people unless you're willing to die. And I had to accept the fact that this mission that I'm on to pick up Malcolm X and Martin Luther King legacy, I might die for it, but I'm willing to.
Let's hope that's not the case.
So Gerald, I mean, every great leader died.
Well, everybody dies. Not everybody lives.
Died from before their time. Yeah. It might be one of the Proud Boys might shoot me, but it's okay. I'm gonna be okay with that. But at the end of the day, and I don't preach hate against others. I just teach that help those next to you. Yeah. Like I got people, even white people in my community. They are a part of our community because whoever's around you, but mostly
community's community. Community doesn't have
exactly. But most of the people around me that's killing each other looks like me. We killing ourselves. Like the crime that's in most cities is black on black crime, not all over. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if we want to address the crime in America, the best way to address the crime in America is to address my people that's on the corners, that's out here selling the drugs. They putting a lot of time into selling drugs when they could put that same amount of energy into starting businesses and end up in the long run making more money and having a better life.
True. And honestly, most drug dealers should be successful because they're good businessmen.
Good businessmen.
Think about it.
If they given an opportunity.
If you're a successful drug dealer, you're probably a successful businessman.
Listen, the government offer us trades that they know we can't get a job in.
Well, it's because the government sucks.
But that's the thing that he got power to change. What we don't need is change now. All I really need right now is a 2-3 minute video of him support. If I could get it 5 minutes of his time, I think he would give the support. That's what I believe. He would give the support. But right now, we can't utilize much from him, but getting our message to him so he understands that we're here and we're going to continue to build. And then we'll turn around and come back to him when the time is right. And he's going to love our story because we can throw this across all of America. Yeah. One little city that united together and rised up.
Like I said, man, one match lights a fire.
That's it. And I got to be the match.
I respect that.
Like my match. You know how many people is on my Facebook right now saying, yo, bro, I want to come out there and join you. Yo, I want to come out there and join you. Yeah, everybody, they want to fight. I think this fight is better than us fighting the way we've been fighting. Rioting.
It wasn't working.
Yeah, we rioted and then stopped and no results. It's time for us to ask us for help.
Well, you got the right ideas. Get people together, right?
Get them together.
It starts small and grows big.
But if he pushed that message, I know every single artist will push that message. Go home to your own city. Yeah. Don't even worry about Niagara Falls. Go home to your own city. If every successful person went home to their own community and helped their own community, we will rise in no time.
How big is Niagara Falls?
Like 50,000 people.
Is it?
Yeah, about 50,000 people. And like, I'm just a regular guy. And I opened a school. But this is stuff that LeBron James and Tyler Perry's do, not guys like me. They don't open schools and make it free of charge. They don't do that. But this is needed in other communities. It's needed.
I agree. Trust me.
Even in your community, I guarantee you, a school of thought that will help us unite and rise in businesses and help us work on ourselves, being a better parent, being a better family, because you got to unite the family in order to unite the community. Broken families is a broken community.
Agreed.
But I believe 5 minutes of his time, he will understand the hard life I had, and for me to get back to where I'm at now is a success that he would like that story alone, not including the fact that I don't count that. I want to go forward and try to be the one to help rise every community in America. You know, I'm just, I think y'all get the message to him. He will want to hear me out. I don't care if it's a phone call. It ain't got to be 5 minutes in person. I can talk to him on the phone. I wish I could write it out. If I could write it out, I would. But my mind is so complicated. I've built this for so many years.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens. You know, your mind works fast and you can't put a pen to paper or type it. I get it. Everybody's mind works differently. It's a different.
If I could think of any other way to get the message to him, writing a letter, everybody write letters. Very few gonna sit out here and do what I'm doing and ask for something that don't benefit me. There's nothing he could give me that's gonna benefit me, but he could give me something that benefit his nieces and nephews and other cousins, long distance cousins around the world, around the country. That's it. That's all we need. It's for ours to start focusing back on ours and stop. All the defund the police. That's stupid. Don't defund them. Encourage our communities to go and get the credits needed to become police. So once we become police, now we can
police and get a mutual.
And then now we can police our communities. Them good jobs. Don't defund them. Get us in. This is the stuff that we need to teach. The stuff that we ask for is stupid.
I'm being honest with you, man. You're not.
But it's nobody that came from I come from the bottom, and rose to where I'm at. You need somebody from the bottom to push us forward. So how else I'm gonna get a message to him? Did you think of any other idea, any other way I could get a message to him? I know he down to earth.
Well,
I know that.
You don't like my idea of going over there.
No, I don't think it's gonna get to him.
So, that's the only
Unless you
thing.
could call him up right now and say, hey, it's a guy, I'm about to text you his number. He said this. I'll take that.
No, you don't think I have his phone number. So let's be on the same page there.
Like, I don't think when you took a picture of my ID, he's gonna actually see it.
A guy coming out here talking to you don't have his phone number. He don't know me just like that. So.
But I hear he's just like an average person around here. I heard he don't act like he's just Tyler Perry. I heard he's like a normal person. I could be wrong.
Do good.
And this
I
is,
think everybody does.
I think
Well,
this good,
I think some
and
people
I'm not just so. I think that this is going to be the biggest movement America has ever seen. And I think America's ready for us to say we got us. They ain't going to care about that. It ain't going to be a fight for us to say, when you see your brother about to shoot somebody, stop him. Don't let him shoot that person. And then if we go and beg the police and the government for help, you know what's going to happen if we beg them for help? They're going to lock us up.
Well, they do
So
the shit
before
they've
they-
been doing forever.
Exactly. So before we do that, we need to march on our own communities. We need to march on our own corners.
Well, it starts small, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You can't go to Washington, D.C. and expect to fix Toledo, Ohio.
Exactly.
You gotta fix Toledo, Ohio before you can fix Washington, D.C. That's the way it works.
And
So
that,
like I said, I understand and respect what you got.
so can you get a message to him?
Dude, I wish I had that kind of power.
Okay, see? But you know, when you first
Being
came here,
honest with you.
you being honest, but when you first got here, you said, let me see your ID, I'm gonna take a picture so I can give it to him.
No, not him. I didn't say him.
Oh, okay.
No, that's so we have your picture so that we just know who you are. But that way we know when you come out here, you're not the violent, crazy.
Yeah, I'm not.
That ain't you.
I don't teach that. I don't
Well,
teach
you
hurt.
Again, that doesn't say that. That's
Yeah, I don't
the thing.
teach knocking people down, nothing. I
Again,
just,
How does that help your plan?
yeah, at all.
So, like I said, I get it, man. You're not.
I mean, I'm not
Thought
against,
this out. So I'm,
Yeah,
like I said, that's why this conversation is going a lot better than some of the other ones I've had on here.
yeah, I'll just, it's just the message to him. I believe that if he heard this, he would want to support it across America. I believe that. Do you believe that? If the message got to
To be
him?
honest with you, man, I don't know the guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say I know him. I know some of the.
I know y'all had some crazy situations out here sometimes, huh?
Well, I don't think you would be surprised. There's people that, that always got something.
And look how beautiful this is. Do you know how many people want to see this, to see that somebody like us did this? Built all of this in the middle of Atlanta? Somebody that came from nothing. This is a story of hope. That's what Orange is. Orange is hope, motivation, and unity. This is a story of hope. This is hope. This is what a lot of us dream and say we could be this. We could get there because what he did shows us that we could get there. And I believe we could get there. I just think we need help.
Well, everybody needs a little bit of help, right? That's how everything is built. With help, like you said, community, hope, working with each other.
And that's what it's
I get
going
it.
to take.
Like I said, I'm not against
And
it,
us
but-
stop, like, you know how many people I know that tried to help people? They went to the government for help. The government told them no, so they didn't help people. So when the government say no, you must keep going.
That's the problem.
And it isn't money that we need. It's our mentals that need to be fixed. It's our minds that needs to be fixed. We need smaller government. That's why,
Agreed.
I'm Muslim, I'm black, and I supported Trump. You know why? Because I believe in smaller government.
You're in about the 1% then, aren't you?
You know how crazy people used to look at me like, what? But I believe in smaller government.
Agreed.
I believe let the government, let us have our own money and do what we want with it. But we need to be educated of how to do what we want.
Agreed.
We don't need community centers. We need schools that teaches us how to make money and how to go forward and skills. We're not taught that. If I take you to my community, I walk down the street, 90% of the people don't have no skills. So the only job we ever gonna have is McDonald's. Our homes is broken completely to the core. There's not a 2-family home almost in every block. Maybe might have one if we're lucky.
That's a problem, my friend.
It only could be fixed mentally. It's a mental fix.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it starts with small pieces that go into...
And if I even thought that this would hurt his business, he's another brother like me. If I thought that me standing here would hurt his business, I wouldn't stand here because I wouldn't want to hurt my brother.
I mean, again, it doesn't look great.
It doesn't look bad either.
Well,
it looks like somebody here really want to talk to this man.
True that, but perception's reality, so there's no way to really say what it does or doesn't look like. Everybody views everything differently, right? That's the way the world works.
Back home, my city is real amped. Oh yeah, we really going because we've been rising and rising and rising. Very slowly but very fast at the same time.
That's good.
Through the school I was able to create a local database that got everybody names and phone numbers. The government don't even got that. Companies will pay for that list I got. Where I could send out an email and have hundreds of people come out at the drop of a dime. I brought out 500 people in my city in 72 hours. Because people want change. It's just not getting to people everywhere. It's not registering everywhere.
Well, some people want the wrong kind of change, too.
Yeah.
They want it easy.
They want it easy, yeah. You got to do it the hard way. You got to do it the hard way.
Again, they want the handout. A lot of people do. I mean, I know people that are my age and got bachelor's degrees and got all this other stuff. And, I want the stimulus check. Get a job.
Me neither. I never got a stimulus check.
Neither did I.
I didn't want it. Yeah, get a job. That's the same thing I teach. Get a job, work.
Right? I'd rather work.
When Donald Trump said, I'm going to lower welfare by putting jobs back in the community, I agree with that. They said he's going to cut welfare. No, he didn't. He said he's going to give you jobs where you won't need it no more.
Correct. He gave you the opportunity to feed yourself.
So part of my plan, I started implementing a lot of stuff. He teach jobs, 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 jobs.
Yeah.
Jobs is the key. My city been dying because every politician is taking the money and running off with it. And this is happening in every city.
I'm from Illinois, man. It's a corrupt state where everybody just steals the money. So I get it, man. Trust me. I fully understand it. I fully understand it. Trust me.
And ain't he about to start filming soon, I hear. So that means he's going to be here either today, tomorrow, next week. He's going to be here soon if he's not here already because he's about to start filming.
I honestly, you're talking to the man at the lowest part of the totem pole.
Trust me, I'm the lowest. I have been, I'm the lowest part of the totem pole.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Nobody calls me and asks for my opinion on things. Let's just put it that way. Yeah.
So who can you get a message to that could get a message to him? If we could get a message to him, I'll leave. If you could get him my name and phone number, I'll leave.
I can give him your name and phone number.
You said you can't give it to him.
I can't give it to him. I can pass it to the next level. I can't guarantee where it goes from there.
Yeah, see.
I can do the best I can.
I like how honest you are. I like that.
I can do the best I can with what I got. That's all I'm willing to tell you.
So what y'all think?
I mean, I'm willing to give your name and number to the people and see where it goes. But I can't. I'm not going to sit here and lie to your face and tell you I can do what I can.
So it got to be somebody who's close to him.
To be honest, again, I don't know how all that stuff works. I'm out here dealing with you, so you see what my job is.
I see.
You ain't never seen me in a movie, have you?
Yeah.
I'm driving a Ferrari.
Hey, one day he might ride by and say, you know what? After you tell him about me, he might upgrade you and you might have the top.
I highly doubt that's gonna.
Well, I'll tell you what. In a couple years, or about 5-7 years, when I'm doing my story about how I helped change us, I'm gonna put you in my movie. We're gonna have a role for you. It's just we got to be the message. We must knock out Black Lives Matter that's getting all this government money and not doing nothing for us. We must stop our people from supporting something that's not beneficial to us or helps us in any way. And that's what's happening. You know I know that. So we kind of at a stalemate because.
I mean, like I said, I will take your phone number.
But you can't guarantee that it gets anywhere near him. But I can almost guarantee this: if I stay in here for long enough, one day he's gonna get my message. If I get arrested 6 days in a row, eventually he's going to get the message, because I don't think he's going to let a man that's standing out here saying he got a plan to rise us.
I'm a negative thinker, so I just think that you're lucky you get arrested, he'd drive in, you wouldn't be here.
And then I'll come back the next day.
You're going to see you, because if you don't come back, you don't see the sign.
I'm going to come back the next day.
There's just...
The odds are I never see him. That's the odds.
You're correct.
That's the greatest odds.
Yeah.
But the greatest odds are the 100 people that's watching me right now and the 100 other people that's not even logging in, that's not showing it. Them people gonna want to change. Them people gonna be willing to do something crazy to make sure that their life is better.
We don't want anybody doing anything crazy.
Well, crazy is this, like jumping on a plane and coming to Tyler Perry Studios and thinking you might get a conversation with him.
You hear that all day long.
He's in the middle of the ghetto. I rode 2-3 blocks over. I said, is this the hood?
Part of it is, I think. Part of it is.
So it's just, I don't know how else. If I could think of another way, I would. I swear I would. If I could have thought of any other way that might. But if I'm standing over there, he could ride right by. I won't know it's him. Now, if he ride by and he look at this sign and he keep going, I'm going to get in my car and pull off. Because at that point, I don't need him. At that point, I don't want his help if he don't want to give it. Once he get the message, it's over.
I just, they can see the sign from right there.
No, they can't. People barely hear. They be like, going near, you turn it.
They don't want to pay.
You know what happens a lot of times right here? The cars is going to pile up to here, and the person sitting here reads the whole sign. That's the only person that sees the sign is when there's 3 cars here, the third car see it.
True, I get it.
You know, I think about all this. My mind is just got to...
I just know the time of day, and I know that ain't going to happen again.
What, a bunch of people? What time is it? So I'll probably stand here to 3, call it a day, then come back tomorrow, what, 8 o'clock? 7? 6?
I don't know, because I don't know what time. I don't work tomorrow, to be honest with you.
Well, in most days, what time y'all get busy where everybody coming in? It's a movie studio, so it's just...
It's all the time. It's all the time. It'll be 1:30 on a Tuesday, and there's 50 cars, and then you won't see anybody, and then on a Friday at 7 a.m. Yeah, who knows? Again, you think they tell me when they're coming in? I know when they get here, when they're told me, brother.
I don't know. I don't know how to... See what the original sign said? I need 5 minutes of your time. That's what the original, just to get somebody to send that message to him. I know faces. I looked at a few faces, so if some people pull up, I know that they close to him. I did a little research, not much. But I believe in Tyler Perry. I believe in Tyler Perry and his love for seeing a better life for his people that's in this country that never really had an opportunity. I believe in him. I believe that he wants that, and if he knew how to do it, I believe he'd do it. And sometimes you need somebody from the bottom to show you how to do it. I really believe in the man.
That logic's sound. That logic's sound.
But eventually he got to go home, don't he? So eventually he got to ride right through here, don't he?
There's ways off here that I don't know. This is a giant, enormous complex.
I know. I heard he comes right through here, though.
The ins and outs of this place are learning every day. There are gates that go to open to God knows what. There's gates that I've never seen open since I've been here. It's a learning experience.
How long you been here?
Since September.
And you seen him, right?
Have I seen him? Yeah, I've seen him.
A bunch of times, right? Just in passing, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. You and I aren't best friends. Really, you're asking.
So I'm sure he might come through this gate. I hear he come through this gate. I hear he drives right through. I heard he don't stop. He don't stop, but I heard he come right through. Well, maybe somebody else might come through that want to help. That's not even him. Look, they said that man tried. Somebody just said that man is trying to leave the studio. He probably waiting for you to leave and tell him to get rid of him, get him out of there so he can leave the studio.
I don't think that would be funny if it was. Sitting up there tapping his feet against the floor.
Man, like, yo, man, I gotta get home. But I don't think, I think that if he had the message and he heard, I think he would give me 5 minutes.
I can't speak on that, man.
I just said I think. I mean, like you said, all we could do is think.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
See what I mean? If I was over there, he would have never seen it. I like how honest you are, but I really think that this is public land right here. I really think that this is public land.
What I've been told.
I know.
Again, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And I believe you won't. You know why I think this is public land? Look at the sign. That's the only pole. I mean the pole.
Yeah, but
They went in to put a pole on somebody else's land.
Different things. Again, like I said, I'm working with information.
I've been outside of business. I mean, I done seen strikes because I got a news company too, Niagara Falls Street News, and I done seen strikes where people right outside the office striking, or right outside the office protesting. So if we wanted to protest out here, I don't think he could remove us from protesting here. I mean, I would like to find out. I mean, it
That doesn't seem like a fun day for any of us.
you know, it'd be a memory to go down in history.
Good, yeah.
To help people. I got the cops called on me. And you see when they come, they look. Well, let me tell you this. All the black people look, and all the people that's not black normally skip it. I've been watching real close.
They know you're what?
I said the black people normally look, and the ones that's not black, they normally don't. Like the ones that's black, they see this, and they start looking closer, because to them it matters. To almost each and every one of us. It matters that they wish that, and how outlandish somebody got a plan to rise all of us. That's not something that the average person say. I want history to reflect. Y'all know this. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Demetreus next. That's what I want history to reflect one day. The fact that I was the 21st century one that took us to the next step. Without us knocking y'all down. I don't want to knock y'all down. I want everybody to rise.
I respect a man that has goals, and it seems like you have a plan.
Hey, I wasn't even supposed to be here right now. I killed someone. I probably should have never seen freedom again, but God gave me a chance, and I promised him that if he gave me a chance, I'd do everything in my power to help others. And that's what I'm doing. So if I don't help others, I'm going to go back to jail, because I really believe he'll put me there if I don't stay true to what I promised. So I don't know how we're going to handle this.
Well, I'm not sure, man. We're at a...
I think I'd rather test the First Amendment. I think I'll test that on this. I think it's worth a test. And who's that right there? Your backup?
No. Sort of. He works for us.
Oh, okay. Higher up?
He don't look like me, does he?
He looked like he's sitting there waiting for you to go and give him the rundown so he could tell you what to do next. And he just been standing there. Hold up, y'all gotta see, look.
Just trying to figure out how we get to...
You see the guy right there? Right by the pole? He been standing there the whole time, huh?
I said, I'm just trying to figure out where we can both get to where we both need to be so I can go eat lunch.
Sit me at his desk and I'll sit there all day. I won't have to stay here. Just put me at his desk till he come home.
If I win the lottery, I'll let you do that. I got bills too.
Introduce me to him. You just hit the lottery.
Yeah, well,
Everybody in America gonna know the man that introduced me to Tyler Perry, because when these communities go and they start rising, they all gonna remember.
you and I both know life don't work like that.
But he also gotta understand he can't give money. See, they all give money. Like when you get money, you think you give money is gonna help us. Don't give people your money. Give them your energy. There's power in your presence.
Yeah.
His presence, his words matter to us. His words matter to our people.
Usually giving money just means bigger bills.
That's it. It ain't no money we need. We need to make everything self-efficient. I started the school, and then I made my community keep the doors open.
That's the way to do it.
And I won't let nobody take grants, loans, or nothing through the school. We're self-efficient. I'm doing this for my people. I don't make no money off of it. My business makes me money.
Yeah.
And my story behind everything is the killer part. I didn't get lined up with this future for no reason. I didn't get lined up trying to, going through all that I went through for no reason. I went through all of this in life because it was for a reason. All right, y'all.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Go time. Who is Mike? I don't know Mike.
I'm not Mike, if you're wondering.
No.
Do me a favor. You do me a favor?
What's that?
He comes over here. You be as polite and everything as you've been with me.
I am. I know how to.
You've given me zero problems.
I know how to
I
talk.
want to see this go down sideways.
Yeah, I know how to talk. I know how to.
respect what you're trying to do and the message that you have, and you seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. Again, like I said, a man with a plan is dangerous.
And you gotta have a plan.
But
Like I
you've
said.
got a plan. All right? So just
There go nothing, y'all. How you doing, sir? I'm great.
All right. So we got gold out here.
This is public property.
No, this is actually their property.
Okay, so that's all their property?
Yeah, all that is their property.
So what?
If you're
That's
over
their
there-
property too?
Yeah. If you're over there on the grass, he said that's not their property.
That's what he said. I think this is city property.
No, it's not. However,
To where?
the whole intersection is there.
The whole intersection right
The
there.
whole intersection right here.
So you own all of that, the street and everything.
All this right here. That's why we don't answer calls over here on this side. But they call and say you're on their property. So they don't care about your sign, man. But you just can't be on their property. All right. What's your name, by the way?
Demetreus Nix. Is this their property? The road theirs too? Where that stoplight at theirs too?
I never said nothing about that. I said right here.
So right there where that's at, then I can stand right
You
there?
can't stand in the street anyway.
I'm right there next to that where that WAWG sign at. Is that theirs?
The grass is not there.
No, not the grass.
Yeah, all of this is.
This theirs too?
All right, listen, man. I'm trying to make it as simple.
I know. I'm trying to find out exactly.
Okay, I'm not trying to take you to jail
I
for
know.
something stupid. You get what I'm saying? So work with me. We're not saying you can't hold your sign. All of this is their property. You could be in the grass. That's cool.
I stand on the street.
You can't stand in the
Not
street.
in the street, but like right here.
Right there.
Over there.
It's their all
Huh?
this is their property here.
That whole street, the whole.
You can stand on the grass over there. This is not attached to them.
That
You
grass
can-
right there?
You can stand in the grass over there. That's
Over
not
where
their
though?
property.
Where? Right there
Over
where that sign at?
Yes, over there. But you can't be over here. What's your name?
Demetreus Nix. Here, I'll give you my ID.
Yeah, let me see your ID. I want you to exercise your right, but you can't be on their property, and that's it.
I think I'm going to jail, y'all. It's over. I'm going to jail. I'm going.
don't go to jail.
I'm going.
Don't go to jail.
Yeah, y'all.
Don't go to jail.
Y'all know me. I came out here for a reason. It is what it is, y'all.
Don't go to jail.
Told you, I told you I go every day.
I've never doubted you.
I think I'm willing to go to
That's not
jail.
the answer.
Over there is not the answer. I might as well go home.
Jail ain't the answer.
I'll be out and back here tomorrow.
That'll make it right, though.
I know.
You can go over there and finish your day.
Like you said, it ain't gonna.
Finish your day.
It ain't gonna. Now I'm gonna be running out in the street doing stuff
You're
that
just gonna stand by that light pole and point in the direction people are coming.
they coming this way though.
They can see. You can see that. They gotta look. They gotta look.
So how about if I stand over there, right there,
Where? You gotta stay in the grass.
over there, grass?
If you stay in that grass, that whole field is yours to play with.
So basically, y'all started right there, like this, where I was.
It's nuts. But don't go to jail. Don't go to jail. Because here's the deal. You go to jail, they don't get to watch your message anymore.
It's okay. Yes, they will. They will go.
They
What?
don't get to go, but they don't get to watch it today.
What up, y'all? Y'all want to all come with me? I go to jail and y'all come and stand with me?
The story stays.
The story don't stay. The story is the ending. The fact that I came to Tyler Perry and I got arrested for going to him. I'm okay with that. At that point, it's forget him. We'll move on. One day, my story is going to go national. My story is going to blow up. Well, y'all, I ain't got nothing to do today.
All right, Mr. Nix. So what's the verdict gonna be?
I'm going to go to jail.
You gonna go to jail? Okay, that's fine.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters.
All right.
Can I put this in my pocket?